Okay, so this last story is called Oop. It was the beginning of March, and she'd already been on 20 dates with 20 different men for the year. Most of them were really nice guys, but she still didn't answer her phone when they called to make plans for a second date. Her issue with all 20 men was the same. They didn't make her laugh, really laugh. Some of them were so boring they almost made her cry. She sat through dinner and mourned the 2 hours of her life she would never get back. Her dates always enjoyed themselves, though. Told her how funny she was. Said they'd had a great evening and they'd love to do it again sometime. Or she didn't do it again with any of them. She believed that polite giggles had no place in a relationship, and she was holding out for the man that would make her clutch her sides and gasp for air. So it was the beginning of March, and she had 3 dates that week. The first and second dates went the way of all the others. 5 minutes in, she hit autopilot and zoned out. Sure, she asked the standard first date questions, and she even pretended to listen as they gave their carefully considered answers, but she wasn't really there. In her mind, she was at yet another funeral for her precious time. Both men had a great night, though. Both men called for a second date. Both men went straight to voicemail. But the third date was different. While they were choosing their starters, he told her a story that made her laugh. A real laugh. A laugh that surprised her. Then she told him a story that his story had reminded her of, and he laughed. A laugh that made her laugh even more. Well, they laughed all through dinner. Laughed so much that it took them 2 hours to finish their main course. Laughed so much that the waiter didn't bring them the dessert menu, just the bill. As he walked her to her bus stop, he told her he'd had a great time and asked if he could call to make arrangements to do it again sometime. And she said yes, and she meant yes. When her bus came into view, he wrapped his arms around her, giving her the warmest of hugs. And then he said something so funny, so hilarious, so outrageous that she shouted a cackle at the top of her lungs and then fell into this fit of silent laughter shakes that made her so weak she only remained upright because he was holding on to her. And then, without warning, she farted. Loudly enough for him to hear that she had followed through. Yeah. They stopped laughing. He let go of her. He took a step back. She limped over to the bus. She got on the bus. She didn't take a seat. She didn't wave goodbye. And he didn't call. Thank you very much. Hey. Thank you.